Hello guys. Okay, I'm gonna get ready with y'all, of course, and I'm like so nervous, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear me. My music is loud. I should probably bring it over here now. Take my laptop in the restroom because I listen to music while I am showering because your girl needs her Jesus in the shower, you know. Anyways, I am hot because of the vapor of the shower, obviously. So I am relaunching my YouTube because I honestly felt like God was leading me to start my YouTube again. I felt led by God to restart my YouTube. But I was just holding myself back. Like, I started my YouTube in 2020 when we were quarantined, you know, and I was like, I can't not just, you know, do nothing. I started my YouTube, but then I think it only lasted a few months, and I was like, you know what, the idea of thinking that people that I know are gonna watch it like scared me so much. Okay, so I started my YouTube in 2020 whenever we were quarantined and we had nothing to do. Oh my gosh. And then I lasted like, I don't even remember how much. And then I'm nervous right now. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, I feel like I look weird. Oh my gosh, this is cool. I can see me like both ways. I was too focused on like, like being seen and like all these negative thoughts basically, and I felt like God was leading me, like not just that like YouTube channel, but like I was in my living room. I was literally in my living room. Oh my gosh, I have makeup in my fingers, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna go. I was in my living room, and then this book right here, 10 Ways to Fall in Love with Your Bible and Stay in Love. This one right here. I don't know if like in your screen it looks like, in Spanish you would say al revés, pero no sé cómo se dice en inglés. So this book was highlighted in my stack. I was in my couch and I was like, okay, why is that book looking at me, you know? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. What is God trying to tell me through that book? Like, is there something that God can't tell me through the Bible? Because I was reading my Bible. And then I like this too, wait. And then so yeah, and then I picked up my book, and then I literally opened it to one of the tabs because I have it like, I have the tabs, I have sticky notes there, and it says the world is desperate, in desperate need of excited Christians who are willing to stand up for their faith. I was like, because lately I felt like I wasn't really standing up for my faith. Like I got a new job recently. It feels recent, but it still feels new, but it's been a while. I started it last year in August, so it's been quite a while, you know. And yeah, I've talked to people and stuff, but like, I don't know, something in my soul was like, oh my gosh, God, like I feel like I'm going Monday through Friday, and I'm literally sitting in a desk all day. So I'm just like, you know, like, God, like I feel like I'm literally being unproductive, like in your kingdom, like, you know, like I feel like I'm not sharing you. And then I felt the little nudges of sharing him, but like I will back down. Like I'm just gonna be straight up honest. You know, like I just let all these fears and insecurities get in the way, and but I had a deep desire, like God, like I am not sharing you with people, and like your last words were to share the gospel with people. So I'm just like, you know, I need to share the gospel. Like I felt that heaviness and that burden, like, you know, that I need to share the gospel with people. You know, like there's a dying world, and I was comfortable. I was in my comfort zone. And then so, but also I feel like I was pressuring myself, like to share the gospel, like in a grocery store, or like I was putting that pressure on myself. Like that's one of the reasons why I actually quit YouTube, like back in like 2020, 2021. I don't even remember when I quit, but I was like pressuring myself to spread the gospel, like in person, in front of people. Like I was pressuring myself to do that, and I was like, if I can't share the gospel like face to face with someone, then I can't do YouTube. Like I was just like, no, if you can't do that, then you can't do that. Kind of like just canceling myself completely and making excuses in reality. And then I felt like the desire to even like YouTube blog, whatever, Christian YouTube, I don't even know what would the label be, but back to like the present, the future, right now. Like God was just like, just share. I just want you to share about me. Like it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter, just do it. Like just do it. Stop making excuses, because I kept making so many excuses. And then this book too, it also says like, oh my gosh, these sticky notes. So it says, I'm trying to look the part where it says, just take the risk, get excited. Like standing up for your belief, whether face to face or online, always involves some risk. And I was like, oh my gosh, God, like I literally will put this pressure on myself, like you have to do it in person, you know. But then when I read this again, I was like, God, are you telling me to like start my YouTube again? Like, what are you trying to tell me, you know? And you know, there's always a risk. And then I'm remembering to like the past, where like I would get desires of like wanting to blog, record myself, whatever, while I was getting ready. And then I'd be like, oh, but I have to like not live in the present, like I have to always be in front of the camera. Like I felt like I was so happy living in the present with no camera type of deal. But then like I was like, God, but I love living in the present, like, you know. And like, oh, like just the work behind like actually recording yourself and finding the angle and all the extra stuff and work that comes with being a YouTuber. I really don't like that word, like being a YouTuber, because I don't want to call myself, oh, I'm a YouTuber, because I literally just want to share God, you know, like that. And YouTube is a source that God gave me to share God, so just using it, you know. So but I just kept like making excuses of like, oh, I have to find the angle, I have to blah blah blah, do this and that. So then it came to a point where like I had to get, like God was really putting it so heavy on me to like, you know, share like people are dying, people are literally dying, and like you're not sharing. you know. And then like, yeah, I even had like altar moments like at my church. It's called Fuego Church. Yeah, I can look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. I've been there for 7 years actually. So then at church I had my altar moment. And Pastora, oh my gosh, Pastora preached that day, and she talked about how like she asked us like how long has it been since you guys shared Jesus with someone? And oh my gosh, I couldn't live with that anymore. Like I'm like, I can't live with that anymore, God. Like yes, at my old job, I felt like I was so close with my coworkers that I shared Jesus with them. But now in this new job, like everybody's in their own little corner, and I'm like, oh, like, and like doing their own job, and like I'm like, oh, like they're busy, like I can't just go up to them, and like it's just harder to have a conversation basically with at work, unless like one person is standing up and then you're standing up. Then that's the moment that you take the chance to like talk to somebody. So it's just harder to have a conversation with people. I'm just gonna say that it doesn't mean that I can't share Jesus, because I believe I can still share Jesus at my job. Pray for me, because I've had multiple nudges where I wanted to share Jesus, but I held back. I did share one song with one of my coworkers. I was so happy because I was like, God, like this song is just hitting me. And I really feel like God placed some gifts inside me. You know, like I can sometimes literally feel what people are carrying. And I can tell, like, I'm just like, oh, like I can just look at a person and I'm like I can feel what they're going through. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can just feel it. So this one girl at my job, I shared a song and I was like, oh, I hope like, you know, this is something in her life. So I felt like, you know, like whatever the song was ministering and talking about, like God could minister to her too. Anyway, so I'm launching my YouTube again, and it's gonna be all for God's glory. Yes, it's scary a lot, and then it's like God put me that thought verse, like Jesus was ridiculed too. Like I want you to be ridiculous for me. Like I'm like,